General, do you like it? Is in your opinions on the whole thing. Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today, finally, the sun is out. I'm out and about, and this is going to be a really exciting day, and something which we have behind me. Oh yes, it is time to take the Lambo out. Finally, after this horrible weather, it is time. Before we get going as well, this video has kindly been sponsored by Curve. So yes, we are going out and about today. It's going to be really cool. I'm heading down to DH Rothko, which is a place which you might have seen before, and we're going to be going down there, and I haven't yet shown my dad the car, so today we're going to get his reaction to it as well. But not only that, it is the launch of my racing season, so we have a few sponsors coming down. We're going to show the car, and you guys are going to see the car not in its final livery, but a few different changes that have happened already, and it's going to be a fun day ahead. Let's have a look at the Lambo parked up, and it honestly, this feels good. Now we have it out and about, I just cannot wait. It just looks amazing, and this car, I didn't make a video about it, but this car has been paint protected. So it's got a full paint protection on it, and it looks awesome. There, the guys at Prestige Tint did a full PPF, so you will be able to see, well, you won't be able to see because it is such a good job. And now this paint, now it has been paint protected, we can enjoy it and not worry about things getting scratched and everything else. So it just honestly looks so good. This in the light, I just forgot how good that paint is. Obviously it's a £12,000 option, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And today we're going to just have so much fun in it. Come along for the ride, it's going to be mega. And like I say, we're going to show my dad the car as well. He just hasn't seen it, so going to be fun. Also, at the front, I gave in. I'm not running cars with front number plates anymore. It gets you into trouble, and I want to stick by the law. So we have a sticker plate on the front, and I think it kind of just works. I was tempted to put it like here on the side or like there. I just didn't want it on the paintwork. So we have it in the middle. It's a plate. We have a front plate on it, and everything else. Oh, it's ridiculous. I just love it. It is a little bit dusty. You know what's so good as well? It's dusty. Now it's got paint protection on it. You just wipe it down and not worry about scratching the car. Really didn't want to drive it in the rain, like when the weather was like it is, but when you're on a summer's day like today, that is why you buy a supercar. So let's get cracking, and let's surprise my dad with my new Lamborghini. Like I mentioned, this video has kindly been sponsored by Curve. Curve is an exciting brand that combines your whole wallet into one app and one card. That means all of your bank and loyalty cards as well. The best way to describe it, it's a bit like Spotify and Netflix for banking. There's instant cashback and rewards up to 20% when you spend at your favourite retailers, and for me, Curve works so well. I love Deliveroo, takeaway, etc. Uber, Amazon, all of them I use all of the time, and that means that rewards go back into my Curve account. Going on holiday is always a bit of a worry with cards, etc., and with Curve they have unreal exchange rates, so this just makes you, well, ready when you're going on holiday. You can get insights from all of your bank accounts, and it basically shows you what you have been spending. It has an anti-embarrassment feature. If you're out and about on a date, let's say, and your card gets declined, it automatically swaps it to another card you have in your account, and means that you don't get that embarrassing feeling of your card potentially getting declined. Supported by Apple Pay, Samsung, Google Pay, and you don't need your card to make the first transaction as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the links in the pinned comment and also in the description, so you can get started today with Curve. You won't regret it. You will love it as much as I do. Let's get back to the video. So here we are. We've just arrived at Duncan Hamilton Rothko, because tonight in this video you're going to see it. Well, my race car is here. The season starts in a couple of weeks, but we've got my launch event where my sponsors come down, and potential ones as well, and we show the car to people, and it is all going to be really exciting. What I'm going to do, I'll give you a little tour around, and then we'll walk you around the race car and everything else. Okay, we have a couple of classic cars which are here. Well, first of all, actually, I'm going to go this way because my Lambo is outside just there. We have a Testarossa, we have an E-Type, lovely. But if we walk through here, I'm going to show you a quick walk around. There's a few cars which you haven't have seen, and they are around. Check this out. Formula 1 car. Right there, a classic Formula 1 car. And here we have Michael Schumacher's Mercedes. Oh yes, that's awesome, isn't it? Very cool. This BMW, some of you may have seen these cars, some of you may have not, but these are a few of the cars that we have here. Alpha, absolutely unbelievable. And actually my NASCAR, you would have seen my NASCAR before. This has been stripped down because this is going to be, well, going into a whole new livery, and that is to come very, very soon. What colour the NASCAR is going, but it's going to be a complete different. It looks good stealth. I mean, we'll just leave it like that. But yeah, it is all changing on that front. This is awesome as well. Check this out. Lovely. That's so cool. So cool. And then we have a line of sort of E-types which are around. So we have 1, we have 2, and then we have 3. But what we have here is a Vasaro simulator, because we are giving the guys a chance for people who are coming to the event to be able to set their lap times around the Brands Hatch GP circuit. And if you've seen my videos before on the simulators with Vasaro, yeah, it's an amazing sim. This is a full motion one, so this one moves around, does all of the business, and is just a really good bit of kit, and it will give everyone a chance to experience my cup car, my Carrera Cup car, as you can see, Porsche just there, and that will give me a chance too for people to get a slight sort of example of what this will be like around the circuit. They get a feeling for the sort of G-forces that are pulling all underneath them, and that comes from this simulator. So that is going to be cool. So the race car you're going to see is not the final livery, but there is a few things we're going to show you on the car. If you haven't seen my race car already, it's not the final livery, but soon to be, very soon. Let me bring in Dino. Dino, hello.
Hello.
All right?
All good?
We're nearly there.
Yeah.
This is nearly the start of the season.
2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. This is fairly
Come round fast, isn't it?
racing in the Porsche Carrera Cup. So it's a big step.
Yeah. It's a giant step.
It's not. Yeah, I think that's one way to describe it. It's not. It's just not a small step.
Yeah. No, it's not a small step, but we had a good year last year.
Yeah.
Just to recap last year, no testing. We did one day. We got 6 podiums, I think it was.
Yeah.
We had an engine blow up, we had a bad back at the end of the year, so we missed four races, but we finished 4th overall in the GT4
in the championship, so not completely horrendous.
No, the pace was good considering the testing, so I was pretty pleased. There's certain areas that I obviously want you to improve on,
yeah,
as the coach.
Yeah, coach.
But I've done 4 years in this, so I bring some good experience.
Yeah, bring that experience to us. Explain to the viewers, why is this such a big step, us suddenly racing a GT3 car?
I mean, it's just a bigger, more powerful car for some reason. It's got more aero than a GT4. The GT4 came in last year, was based on the road going GT4. This is just a thoroughbred race car, just made for the track.
Yeah.
You can't drive this on the road.
No.
You've got a rear wing, start with that, obviously.
Yeah.
If this falls off, you'll know about it. I mean, it's an obvious.
Thank you very much.
If the front splitter goes,
oh, you're screwed.
You're screwed.
You are actually screwed. So that front splitter goes.
They look like not big parts, but they are. This car is made full track very specifically, and you would find out about that splitter, and you have to come in the pits.
If the front splitter goes,
and it has gone on my car a few times when I used to race.
It's undrivable. But it's too much understeer. So that goes.
No front grip. So,
no front grip.
You've got to be careful not to hit too many curbs and bollards, and hopefully no cars.
Yes.
I mean, if you're hitting a car, that is the least of your worries.
I know. And the front radiators, if you hit the front rad,
which I've done it all on this car, so you don't want to do any of it.
Well, let's try and not do any of it. Let's just explain a couple of the things. So obviously, at the moment, you're seeing a car which is in this blue colour. Likelihood is the livery is completely going to be different. And
got an exciting livery coming.
Yeah, we've left that for another day. But what we do have, we have new partners on board. We have 2010. I'll leave those guys' details down below. Absolute legends, 2010. And we also have, from last year, we have Eufy Filters, who are a really big supporter of mine as well. And a huge, massive thank you to them for coming on board as well. Again, we're going to be doing cool stuff all year with these guys. And it's going to be really, really exciting, and a chance to be racing in the Porsche Carrera Cup. And to be revealed. More sponsors will come on board. And it ain't too late to come on board, put it that way. So all those details are down below as well, but it is all kicking off very, very soon. And this will soon be, it's going to be different, but it's going to be exciting different.
I think the thing I'm most looking forward to is the touring car weekends.
Yes, let's explain that. Everyone can come and watch me.
It's usually, average is about 30,000 people come watch the races. So it's a big event, proper event. You've got, we're the support role for the touring car, famous touring car races. This is a support race. It's probably going to be 20, 25 cup cars. You're going to be up against, so it's a big grid, epic car, 485 brake horsepower. So it's a big step up from last year. And
no traction control, no ABS.
No ABS, you're going to have to learn, and you're going to have to learn on the job. No testing, we've got one day before the start of the season and you're straight in. So it's going to be tough, but you've got an epic support team around you. You've driven this car 11 years ago now, but it was the 997, not the 991. This is the 991.
But I've had one day in it.
You've got one more.
So I get one more day, yes. And you're in.
And you're going to have to learn on the job fast. It's going to be a challenge, but we're looking at this from a multi-year point of view. It's not just a slapdash in and out. You've stepped up from GT4 into this.
Yeah.
Touring car meeting is good fun. We go and do our job. We extract the maximum we can. Take the pressure out of yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for the fans. No, don't do it for the fans. Do it purely. We're going to try and build momentum.
It's fine. We got it under control, mate. So it's a little bit more raw in here, isn't it, compared to before? So,
yeah.
Down a gear, up a gear, 3 pedals. Lovely.
Yeah. I mean, it's
all the switches.
There isn't a lot of space, obviously, but it's pretty cool in terms of the cockpit. We've got cameras facing you. Okay, this camera here is so I can see what you're doing in the cockpit. And this one here is so I can see what's going out in front.
So you can't hide anything?
You can't hide anything.
Interesting. Okay.
Exactly. So, the idea is obviously, after a session, I'll look at your video, see what you're doing. We plug in a laptop into here, which is the ECU unit. And that will tell me what you're doing on the brakes and the engine and gear changes. And we'll go proper into detail this year. Yeah. I think the difference between last year and this year is we're going to go right into the detail this year. Yeah, and we're going to show people. I'm going to show everyone how it's worked, how we get to the front of a Carrera Cup grid, hopefully. Yeah. We're going to have to work our way up. We're not going to be rocking up and we're not going to be on the front row. I can tell you that now. I have to manage your expectation. Interesting. But we will keep improving. And we'll get better and we will... And there might be some silverware at the end, or at the beginning, or we don't know. I certainly hope so. That's what we're all in it for. Right, okay, this is the part of the video which is exciting. By popular demand, we'll bring my dad back on the channel. Nice comments on you, please. Because we're going to show him the Lamborghini. Here he is. Hey, you're back.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Come on, a bit closer so we can hear him.
I've been asked to tell everybody whether or not I like this Lamborghini, or the colour.
No, general, do you like it? Is in your opinions on the whole thing, the situation?
My opinion of the car is great. The colour, no, is very much a lottery winner or footballer's colour choice, and it wouldn't definitely be for me. I'm too old school. Yeah,
but it's a 12.5 grand option. That's
a complete waste of money.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Pot of paint didn't cost 12.5 grand.
Yeah, true. But it is a Lambo, so they...
ratchet up, yeah.
Yeah. Rear wheel drive, so it's a good motor. Yeah. You've got the V10, lovely noise. Some say the best noise in motorsport. And, yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you don't shunt it. And I hope you sell it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, some people thought you bought it for me.
Never, never. I've got more sense than that.
No, but no, it's a great car. I think that the colour is
atrocious.
No, it's not atrocious. It's for some people, but it's not for others. And it's
you can say that about anything in life.
But you're okay. You are not a supercar lover in general. You are more classic cars.
I'm more, definitely not a supercar lover. They all look the same and they all depreciate. They're not clever.
Okay, anyway. Okay. I've got a question. Is there any Lamborghini you do like?
A Miura.
Okay.
From 1968. Yes, great looking car. Wonderful.
Murcielago?
No, thank you. No. I couldn't get my left leg in it.
There we go. There's the reaction, and
You got it.
this is a man who's been
Enjoy
in. This is a man who's been in motorsport and selling cars for 65 years.
No, 53.
All right, 53. There you go.
Thank you, boys and girls. Enjoy it.